Every morning, this dog would wake up his young master in the exact same way. The servants are long accustomed to its over-the-top attitude. Nothing it does really surprises them anymore. The moment they heard the commotion heading toward the kitchen, the servants knew trouble was coming. They scrambled to hide every bit of food, making sure nothing was left out in the open. Just as they tucked away the last dish, in waltzed Buck, the notorious troublemaker. But his nose was simply too sharp. He sniffed out the food hidden in the cabinet in no time. Then he put on his best pitiful face, gazing at the servants with pleading eyes. But they had seen through his tricks long ago and promptly shooed him out of the kitchen. The reason Buck could act so bold was simple: he had a wealthy owner who spoiled him rotten. Watching his mischievous dog cause yet another scene, the master let out a helpless sigh, then pried the last remaining chicken leg from Buck's jaws. That night, as punishment, Buck was made to sleep outside. But what the master never could have imagined was that this decision would mean he'd never see Buck again. Hidden in the nearby woods, dog thieves had been waiting for just such an opportunity. They lured Buck into a crate with food, then slammed the door shut. Buck tried desperately to escape, but no matter how hard he struggled, he couldn't break free. The dog traders loaded Buck onto a train and shipped him off to the frozen wilderness of the north. There, he was thrown into a cage, put on display for buyers. Thanks to his powerful build, a man quickly took interest and purchased him. And so Buck found himself with his second owner, a husband and wife who worked as mail carriers. At first, the wife didn't care for Buck. She figured he was nothing more than a pampered pet, unfit for pulling a sled. Little did she know, Buck would one day save their lives more than once. A few days later, Buck began his new job. At first, he hated the harness strapped around him and struggled to adjust to the work. Every time he tried to pull the sled, he'd trip over himself. Just when he started keeping up with the team, a wild rabbit caught his eye. He bolted after it, veering off course and dragging the entire sled team down a slope. As the days passed, Buck transformed from a clueless rookie into a seasoned veteran. He took his work seriously and made real efforts to keep the team united. One day, during a break, the husky claimed the only water source for himself, snarling and chasing off any dog that dared approach. Buck watched this unfold, and a bold idea began to form in his mind. This husky isn't thirsty at all, yet it hogs the only water source, and even drives away its parched companions with a vicious glare. The other dogs endure it in silence. But the newcomer Buck turns out to be a different story. Buck walks onto a nearby patch of ice, stomps hard and cracks open a fresh hole. The moment the dogs see water welling up, they rush toward him. Instead of chasing them off, Buck generously shares the water with everyone. Watching this, the husky grows furious. Buck's kindness threatens its authority. As the lead dog of the sled team, the husky believes that as long as it runs fast enough, it will always enjoy the owner's favor. But an accident shatters that illusion. While the woman leads ahead to scout the path, the ice suddenly breaks, plunging her into the freezing lake. Her husband sprints toward her, but she sinks before he can reach her. At that critical moment, Buck charges forward without hesitation, dives into the icy water, and pushes her upward with all his strength. Nearby, the husky watches its owner fuss over Buck, jealousy simmering. That night, the woman rewards Buck with an